Capture your opponent's king piece before losing your own. Players set up all 16 of their pieces on the 2 rows closest to them in very specific positions. It's not too hard to remember the setup, as it's fairly symmetrical. Rows 1 and 2 will hold the white pieces, and the starting lines for black are in the opposite far corner. Speaking of the corners, your rooks go there. Moving inward 1 square, place your knights down. They look like little horses. 1 more square inward will go our 2 bishops. Now we have the king and the queen. The queen is on the square that matches her color or tone. So if you're playing as white, the queen will go on the white square. And if you're playing as black, you guessed it, the black square. So that means your king goes between the queen and the bishop here. Place all 8 pawns across the next row up. Player on the white team always begins play. The white team will have a slight starter's advantage to decide who gets white pieces. One player will take 1 light and 1 dark pawn hidden in their hands. Ask the other player to guess which has the light piece. If they're correct, they start as white. If wrong, they get the darker set. Players must move 1 and only 1 piece on their turn. To capture, a player's piece must be moved onto an opponent's held square, like this or this, thus eliminating your opponent's piece and placing your own piece on that captured square. If a piece is captured, it's removed from the board. You are not required to land on them and eliminate them. You can stop your advance before you reach them. Your pieces and the ends of the board serve as stoppage points. Pawns capture by taking a square up 1 diagonally. However, when moving a pawn without capturing, they move forward in a straight line. It's one or the other. Capture diagonally 1 square or move forward 1 square. Pawns additionally have a special move that no other piece has. They can advance an extra space on their first move, choosing to move forward 1 or 2 spaces. Rooks capture by moving 1 or many spaces in an uninterrupted forward, backwards, or sideways lane. Bishops move and capture in diagonal lines. The bishop, which starts on the white square, will only ever be able to move and capture on white diagonal squares. The bishop, which starts on the black square, will only be able to move and capture on black diagonal squares. The queen combines the same abilities of both the rooks and the bishops. This means she can move forward, backward, to the sides, and diagonally in any direction. She cannot, however, change from straight lines to diagonal lines or vice versa on the same move. The chess king can move in any direction, up, down, left, right, or diagonally. However, he can only move or capture 1 space from his square. The knight is the trickiest piece. He is the only piece that can hop over other pieces. The movement of the knight is always 3 spaces and must be 2 squares in one direction and 1 in a perpendicular direction. This resembles the shape of a capital L. The knight can move in any direction as long as he makes that L shape and lands on either an enemy square or an empty square. To capture another piece with the knight, it's not the piece or pieces that the knight hops over, but the square the knight lands on, like this. It is only possible to capture 1 of your opponent's pieces per turn. You do not have to capture a piece on your turn. You can simply move 1 of your pieces to a new square, but you must move 1 and only 1 of your pieces. You can test your moves by holding your piece and moving it around to valid squares. But as soon as you let go of that piece in a valid square, your turn is over, even if you didn't want to make that move. Check. If 1 of your pieces moves to a position where it could capture your opponent's king on your next turn, you say, check. Your opponent must make a move to remove the threat or they will lose. If 1 of your pieces ends its turn by putting your opponent in check and they have no possible way to prevent you on your next turn, that is a checkmate. The game's over. You win. There are several ways to get out of check before checkmate. You could move your king into a space that's not under threat from your opponent. You could move another piece to block the attack, or you can eliminate the threatening piece. Note, a player can't make a move that puts their own king into check or under attack. It's not a valid move. Just try again. You can do a special move where your king and 1 of your rooks switch. The king will move 2 spaces in the direction of the rook it's castling with, and the rook will switch to the far side of the king. If you castled with the other rook, it would look like this. The king moves inward 2 spaces, and the rook ends up on the far side of the king. Your king and the rook you are switching with must not have made a move up to this point in the game. There has to be a clear path between the rook and the king. Your king can't currently be in check or move into check, including the empty space it travels through, en passant. If your opponent moves a pawn 2 spaces forward from its starting position and it lands right next to your own pawn, you can capture it as if it had only moved 1 space forward. But act now, this move must be done immediately on your next turn, or you will lose the chance forever. If your pawn reaches the final rank of the last row on your opponent's side, it must be promoted to a more powerful piece. Queen, rook, bishop, or knight. The game can end when a player's king is in checkmate, meaning it can't escape capture. That results for a win in the opponent. The game could also end in a stalemate. A stalemate in chess occurs when a player on their turn has no available moves left to make, and their king is not currently in check.